Hey, have you found yourself daydreaming about a life where money wasn't a constant source of stress? Maybe you imagine buying that dream car, taking luxurious vacations, or even just having the freedom to quit a job you don't enjoy. But here's the thing, most people will never become financially independent, let alone rich. Why? It's not because they don't work hard or make decent money. It's because they fall into a trap that practically guarantees they'll never be able to break free from the paycheck to paycheck life. Lifestyle inflation. In today's video, I'm going to explain exactly what lifestyle inflation is, why it's sabotaging your financial independence, and the one simple strategy you can use to avoid it. Trust me, this could change your entire financial future. But before that, if you're interested in actionable personal finance tips to help you achieve financial freedom, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Alright, so let's get into it. Have you ever noticed that when people start making more money, they start spending more money too? Maybe when you got a raise or a bonus, you decided to treat yourself to something nice. A new phone, a more expensive apartment, or maybe you traded in your perfectly good car for a newer model. That's lifestyle inflation in a nutshell. As your income increases, so does the level of your spending. And the worst part, most of us don't even realize it's happening. We tell ourselves, I deserve it, and then wonder why, even though we earn more money, we're still stressed about our finances. Now, let me tell you why lifestyle inflation is so dangerous. When your expenses rise in line with your income, you might still feel like you're doing well, but in reality, you're running on a financial treadmill. You're working harder, earning more, but your savings rate stays the same, or worse, drops because of new spending habits. This kind of living will keep you from building wealth and achieving true financial freedom. You might feel like you're making more, but you're not any closer to financial independence. You're just locked into bigger and bigger monthly bills. Trust me, the more you earn, the more tempting it is to spend. But that's the trap you have to avoid. Okay, so how does this all tie into financial independence? In simple terms, financial independence means you have enough passive income, whether from investments, rental properties, or another source, that you don't need to work for money. Your assets make money for you. But here's the kicker. The only way to get there is by saving and investing your money instead of spending most of it the moment you get a raise. See, wealth isn't just about how much money you make. It's about how much money you can keep. If you let lifestyle inflation take over, you'll never save enough to invest effectively. You'll just be chasing the next shiny thing. Let me give you an example to make this clearer. Imagine two people, John and Sarah. Both of them get a raise at work. John moves to a bigger house, buys a new car, and starts spending more on dinners out and vacations. His quality of life seems to improve, but he's still living paycheck to paycheck. Sarah, on the other hand, keeps her lifestyle the same. She could upgrade her car or move to a nicer apartment, but instead, she puts that extra money into investments. Over time, Sarah's money starts working for her. And one day, it's not Sarah working for money anymore. She's financially independent. John, he's still stuck on that treadmill, earning more, but also needing more just to stay afloat. The moral of the story? Don't be John, be Sarah. Now, I get it. It's tough to resist spending more when you start earning more. Our entire society encourages it. Ads tell us we need the latest gadgets, or that we deserve the Instagram-worthy vacations or dinners out with friends every weekend. But if there's one thing you should take away from this video, it's that you need to understand the difference between needs and wants. Yes, you need food, shelter, and transportation, but you don't need the newest smartphone, the luxury car, or to upgrade your wardrobe when you get a raise. The key to avoiding lifestyle inflation is focusing on your needs and being brutally honest with yourself about your wants. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself occasionally, but when your wants become expectations or habits, that's where you're in trouble. One of the best ways to stay on top of lifestyle inflation is to regularly review your expenses. Trust me, this is one of those habits that makes a huge difference. When you track your spending, you'll start to notice where your money's going. And let me tell you, it's often the small, everyday upgrades that pile up without you realizing it. It's lifestyle inflation if you didn't buy takeaway coffee before, but you suddenly spend $5 on coffee every morning. It's also lifestyle inflation if before you had one streaming service, but now you have 5 of them. All of those little things add up over time. Make sure you're spending consciously and not letting those lifestyle changes creep up on you. I want you to think about money differently from now on. Instead of seeing raises, bonuses, or unexpected income as an opportunity to spend more, see it as a chance to save and invest more. Learn to live below your means even as your income increases. This is the key to building long-term wealth. The people who are truly financially independent didn't get there by spending every dollar they earned. They invested it and let their money work for them. So, the next time you get a pay raise, don't immediately level up your lifestyle or your spending. Level up your savings and investments instead. Now, I'm not saying you should never enjoy your money. Financial independence isn't about depriving yourself. It's about making sure you prioritize your future. You can still reward yourself, but think about treating yourself in ways that don't involve permanently increased spending. How about celebrating that raise by putting an extra chunk into your investment account? Or maybe by spending on an experience that's meaningful rather than buying another thing that'll lose its appeal in a few weeks. Be intentional with your money, not impulsive. All right, let's wrap this up. If there's just one takeaway from today's video, it's this. Lifestyle inflation is what will prevent you from ever becoming truly wealthy. The more your lifestyle consumes your income, the harder it will be to save and invest for financial independence. The solution? Live below your means. Invest in your future and be deliberate about where your money goes. Money should work for you, not the other way around. Don't fall into the trap. Keep your lifestyle in check as your income rises, and your future self will thank you. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to achieve financial independence and build a better financial future. I'll see you in the next video.